Solana on the 4-hour chart is absolutely exploding. What is causing this surge in crypto today? We're going to take a look at the latest news in crypto, as well as looking at what's happening for the Solana price prediction. So jumping into the Solana chart, we can see that we have had a push of around 16% in just the last sort of 12 hours or so. And that we can see has come out of this falling wedge towards the downside. But there's actually some significant news that's happening in the likes of Bitcoin that is causing this push. Jumping over to the New York Post, we can see that Bitcoin has surged 9.3% from demand in Russia and Ukraine. And when we see Bitcoin surge, we tend to see the rest of the cryptocurrency markets. Obviously, at the moment, there's a war that's broken out between Russia and Ukraine. And because of that, the UK, the US, etc. have put sanctions on Russia to stop them using international payments. So there's one way around that, and that is to use cryptocurrency. And as well as that, Ukraine has used its crypto wallet to get donations from the rest of the world in order to support their efforts against Russia. So jumping back into this chart, guys, we can see that we've come up and we are sort of starting to wick here, showing that we are showing a bit of weakness. We've now approached overbought levels. What we did have is once we had this breakout, we did come down retesting the top, and then we did push towards the upside. As you'd imagine, guys, $100 is pretty solid land in the sand for Solana right now. So around the $105 to $100 level will be significant for Solana to break through, but ultimately the breakout target for this pattern is all the way back up here at $121, which is approximately 21% from here. And once we get up to these levels, we will be looking to break this key level. If we zoom out further and we are to look at the one-day chart, we can see that it is more than likely that Solana has put in its very last bottom here. And that's especially when we look at the Bitcoin, Ethereum charts, etc. They give us a bit of a clue as to what is happening. You can see that if we are pushing up towards this level at the 0.236, that we will be forming a very large W pattern. And ultimately the breakout target for that will be ultimately up here at 0.5, which is $167. So guys, this could well be the push that's going to take us out of this few month long bear trend for the crypto market. And as you know, guys, once we see after we've seen these sort of consolidations, we can see really aggressive price moves. And we did see one previously for Solana. I don't think that we're going to see Solana racing up quite as aggressively as that. And that's probably a good thing, guys, because when we ramp up really aggressively, we come down really hard. So I can see perhaps we're going to be crawling up over the next few months or so. We can see as well that we can make a falling, broadening wedge here, which ultimately we are still yet to break out of. We'll come into contact with that around the $105 to around the $108 level. But again, in the same way that this falling wedge broke out and the target for it is the top, the target for this will be all the way up at $258, which is 158% higher than current levels. And once we've had a swing low to the next swing high, the next price target then becomes the 1.618, all the way up at $367. But bearing in mind, the last top was the 6th of November. This has been a good few months playing out, guys. We're not going to see this happen immediately, but we could see some very exciting things happening in the crypto markets as FOMO starts to build, as people get more excited about what's going on in not only the Solana price, but the Ethereum price, Bitcoin price, etc. So, guys, make sure you're taking care out there. Make sure you're not FOMOing in. When we see these big green candles, we do tend to see little retraces. And when we get a little retrace, that's when we see our best opportunity to buy. But things are looking pretty bullish in Solana as far as I am concerned. Guys, please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you are new to the channel, then subscribe for the latest happening in Solana and other cryptos. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.